Today on Bumpy Road Brews from Tilted Barn Brewery out of Exeter, Rhode Island, I have the other one, which is a double IPA clocking in at 7.9% ABV. Now it does state here, well, first off, it's about 2 months old on the can date. It says the other one, our other favorite American double IPA here at the barn, featuring multiple dry hop additions and a simple malt bill. This beer is packed with flavor. The other one has strong notes of dank mango, citrus rinds, and tropical fruit. So I've yet to have this one. Let me see if I can pick out those same notes. I don't know what hops are using in it though. That would have been good information. Anyways, let's go ahead and crack into this. Okay, so they are calling this an American IPA. They didn't call it a New England style IPA. But yeah, the head on it, it's a bit rocky. It's a little bit of an off-white colored head. I like to refer to it as like it's got that like light kind of like almost egg yolky. You know, like the yolk itself kind of mixes in with the egg white, kind of gives it just an off-white color, dirty white. Call it. That's what I'm gonna go with from now on, dirty white. The color of the beer itself is like a burnt or blood orange, very dark. It's kind of more that malt profile coloration of like a West Coast IPA. But it is hazy. You can't see through this one. So let's get some aromas from afar. Yeah, it's got a kind of a citrusy kind of tone to it. There is that mango, but there's almost like like either an orange or like a lemon lollipop. There's kind of this candied like lollipop thing going on. It's either orange or lemon. But it's probably just the mango. So anyways, let's get a little closer here. Alright, yeah, so tropical fruity nose. I'm picking up a little bit of pineapple, but it's all candied. It's like lollipops, like pineapple, citrus. There is that mango bit in there. There's like a candy aspect to the aromas on this. So let's go ahead and take our first swig here. Cheers. So it's not a creamy body. I thought that would be like a really smooth, soft body. It's very wet, which leads to a drying finish as well with this one. Yeah, it's pretty laid back. I'd say maybe a little bit of a biscuity note. Yeah, just like a slight kind of bready to slight biscuity malt presence. It's not as candied forward, like on the palate, like in the nose. I was getting like I'd say everything was basically lollipopized. The forefront flavor is kind of mango. It does have like a little bit of this kind of citrus to piney. It's kind of mid to finish. The finish does have this kind of pininess to it. I guess it's where they're saying it's dank, but this one doesn't come off like dank. This comes off like a bit like a pine tree. Not totally. It's not like drinking a Christmas tree, but it definitely has a pine factor. I'd say a little bit of papaya too. Kind of mid-drift, because it does also have, going into that kind of pininess on the finish, there's a little bit of an earthy tone to this one. It's not heavily citrus on the palate, so you get more of that kind of in the nose with that lollipop orange or lollipop lemon. Yeah, the body on this one, I mean, it's probably a medium body, but because it doesn't have that like creamy, smooth mouthfeel, it does feel a little bit more liquid. Makes it feel a little bit lighter, I guess. But yeah, the kind of finishing notes on this one, it's not a super bright citrusy, super bright fruity, tropical. It's kind of that mango to papaya, maybe a touch of citrus just there in the center. Maybe more citrus rindy, leading into earthy tones. I'd say probably coming from like a papaya type flavor, into that kind of pine finish. Bitterness is lingering, but it's not too harsh. I'd say it's like moderate to low moderate bitterness on this one. Not super sweet. The aromas lead you, are leading me to believe this was going to be sweeter on the palate. It's not. It's got a light kind of biscuity, bready malt tone, and then it's kind of earthy. Like I said, is the finish on this one. Where I would land this one, I'd just say it's a very good beer. I think if more of the aromas, if that candied aspect of it was actually coming through on the palate, it would have excited me a little bit more. But I think, it's very good. Try it. Tilted Barn makes some pretty good brews. So yeah, I mean, if you like anything like Vitamin C, I think makes a lot of beers that are kind of similar to this one. They tend to make earthy tone beers, at least the ones mostly that I've tried from them. So this is like kind of like right there with like Vitamin C for the most part. It's a very good brew. Not disappointed in the purchase on it, and try them out. Tilted Barn and the other one at 7.9%. I mean, maybe a bigger ABV on a double would be nice, but it does actually reach that threshold. Anyways, cheers, and thank you all for watching.